Third part to my collection of custom built stuff that I've done. Um, I'll start this guy. I've had this guy for a long time in basically this condition. Um, re Redid my post pounder on the front recently, but with basically wanted to make a nice small tractor for a hay farm or cattle farm with post pounder and 3 point adapter or 3 point bale hook on the or I can't talk today. 3 point bale spike on the back. Made a custom Fender radio. Weathered it up in my old style of weathering with paint. I mean, I still do use paint a little bit for my weathering, but I have another system now that I'll show with some other customs. Made straight pipe. That's pretty much it. The post pounder's made out of styrene. It used to be made out of balsa wood, and then the back 3 points made out of balsa wood. And round bale's made from Woodland Scenic's grass turf and tape, just normal Scotch tape, which I haven't made one of them bales like that in a long time, and I don't know if I plan on doing them like that again. They look good. They're a pain to make. I got this in progress. Yeah, we'll go to these guys next. So these are my new weathering technique tractors. These are using Ammo's U-Rust. Oh, break something? Nope. Ammo's U-Rust converters. This is the patina rust oxide. They take this guy. These two took probably 3 days to make. Just letting the paint oxidize and do its thing, and also just waiting for it to dry and to decide if it's got the look I want. So this was a Farmall 300. Didn't want to over weather this guy into like what the Oliver down here looks like, but also so that it's still weathered. Mostly focused on the engine area and up by the mufflers and weathered tires. Could have done a better job weathering the back. I have a 930 at home. I could have. It ended up maybe went a little overboard with it. And the Kilbros card, I could have done it. That could have had it here. Would have been nice to show them because they both turned out nice, but quite happy with both of these. That's the Farmall 300. This is an Oliver 88. This guy basically was going for the look. Was sitting next to a barn that burnt up, so tried to make the siding look a bit burnt. Tires, back tires actually came from this 630. Kind of how I ended up, and this is the donor for the fenders on the 4320 that I showed in the first part. Yeah, basically tried to make it look like a coffee can on the muffler. Pretty much it. Hit the back tires with the black oxidizer. And this guy just basically took the black oxidizer and a couple other colors and made it look like this. I didn't have any other plans. I'm not gonna add stacks, fenders, wheels. The only other plan I have for it is to make a little wood block for the back to sit on. And these will sit somewhere on displays in the back. I'll grab one more piece. That I have extensively used the rust on. 69 150. Rusted up the hood and the roof mainly, and then just used paints around the rest of the truck. Added some stuff in the back. We'll go to just some basic tire swaps that these guys I did recently. This one I'll quickly go over. 9530. I still would like to do a 9530 like ours in real life. Do it bit better justice because how many of these do I have? I got 3 of these here. Yeah, I won't dig them out right now. 2 9530s and a 9630 I got here, and then another 2 or 3 at home. So I quite like this series of tractors. Put big fat standy tires on them. It's basically all I did, because the original 9530s came with these tires, which I don't mind. I've put them on 9200 I built at home, and look better. They just look small and weird on the 9530s. This guy I just got recently. I'm gotta redecal it to be a 915, 7815, but took the wheels off of this guy. Put one set on the front, made it duals. It should look pretty good once it. Well, already it's pretty much done. It just needs to decal. So I'm gonna repaint the headers for them too, so they look a little bit better. This guy, originally I wanted to put duals on this guy, but wanted to get it done sooner than Red Deer, and didn't have access to a good set of duals, so end up going with singles, and these singles have grown on me. I quite like the look of these on this guy. I did debate repainting the plastic, but thought I then have to take all the decals off, have to wait to paint these, and I gotta take it all apart. So I thought if I end up with another one of these in a lot rougher condition, it'll have duals, repaint the silver, probably redecal it as a different tractor, and yeah, might do it up in orange even, actually. And this is so obviously the tires from the 815 came off this guy, and the main reason I wanted singles on the 7580 here is there's a picture going around on Facebook and Instagram of one pulling a big Heston square baler, and I want to do that on display sometime. So I had one, and I was like, I really don't need to wait or get another one of these. I can just do it with one I have. Fix the muffler on. I don't know if that's the original one that came with it, but or it's close to the original. Yeah, just thought I'll just do it with one I have, because I have the National Farm Toy Show one, so I don't really need to get a third one just to do this. So, and let's see, got 2 trucks here I'll go over, and got one more tractor. This guy's still in progress of being made, and yeah, I'll grab the diskers too. So this tractor, this is going to be an 8400 with Precision Tractor Works parts, again, to be a 2-wheel drive. Took me a little while to figure out how to take these things apart. They're the brand new 8400s Earl did, but all that holds the hood on is 2 friction pins that I think they had a little bit of glue on them, but other than that, it's quite easy to take apart these. And cab, I've removed the screw, so it'll just slide in, and I'll glue it there. It's pretty much done, just need to paint it and the tires. There's nothing up. I'll grab these 2. So these are, what am I doing for time? I got more than enough time. Why are you so heavy? Oh, because you don't got a back. Where's your back tire? Neither of you have your back tires. So these are, for a customer, these are both Air National 310 diskers. They're basically done. Just gotta finish painting them. back wheel on. Compared to my original 4 Massey 360s, I'm much happier with these. That is number 2. I'm much happier with the Internationals. They look a lot better. They turned out. I basically knew what I was doing. These were basically the first time I've ever actually seen anybody make Diskers in 64th scale. So yeah, they were just built off of the Standy grain drills, and pretty much just built with leftover pieces from the Standy grain drills. I'll try and get all 4 in frame here. Just some styrene, a couple extra tires, and yeah, the parts from the Standy grain drills. That's all it took to make them. I still profusely hate making them now. They're so simple, yet so weird and so tricky, because Diskers are such a weird thing in real life. And I never grew up around them because, well, they're ancient technology, basically, from the 90s and 80s, even though we were using them up until the early 2000s. And last 2 here. So this truck, I am not entirely happy with, but I'm also happy with. This is not finished either, but based off of the truck Tommy drives in Landman. And I screwed up the paint job, which ticked me off because it was looking good, and then I said, well, I'll just sand it, and instead I should have completely stripped the paint and restarted. But still happy with it. Still need decals for it. Plan on making another one that's a little bit more accurate as well out of this guy. Might require a little bit more work because I'm going to cut the duals off, make it singles like Tommy's in Landman. And how much time I got? Yeah, we'll do this guy. We got a couple other things I can do. Oh, I got the 90. I do it too. This guy won't take long. Just the Ertl T600 that they did in the 90s, and all I did was throw a tag axle in there. That took me 5 minutes to do. Cut a piece of styrene, 2 pieces of styrene, glued it in. That was it. This started life as one of those M2 trailers with these toolbox things on the front. Basically all I did was take it off, move it to the back, put one of Cole's Custom Shop's tanks, toolboxes, some other 3D printed barrels, this HO scale fuel tank, and added some hose and wire hanging on the edge there, or on the toolbox, and built a roof, which plan on putting other things, like you could put IBC tanks or whatever. This truck, bought it, basically all I did, bought it at auction and just loaded it up with some other parts to make it look like a service truck. And now this guy's not fully done. All he's missing is this topper and a header that actually fits him. John Deere, and decals. John Deere 9600, built to look like our 9600 in real life. It's one thing I've been trying to do recently, is make our equipment on the farm in real life. I got an air drill to do. Still got to do an S670 and a 9770. And a bunch of others. I got a bunch of other projects coming. Oh, I'm going to do this guy too. Another 9600. So this guy's got Precision Tractor Works parts. This guy was scratch built parts by me. Standy topper. Yeah, that's basically it. So that's it for these 3 videos. I have a few more out in the next few days as well. Stay tuned.